So today I want to take you with me on a bit of a project that I'm doing. My mom is facing a variety of health challenges, and one of the things that she wants to do is to improve her nutrition. And she has asked me to teach her how to make a couple of things that I make all the time: overnight oats and smoothies, because those will be easy for her to eat and they'll be easy to pack full of some of the nutrients that she's needing to add to her diet on a regular basis. So I'm going to take you with me as I go to the grocery store, shop for the things that I need to show her how to make these two different meals: overnight oats and smoothies. Let's go. All right, so I'm at H-E-B. This is not my usual H-E-B. This is the H-E-B in my mom's town. So this will be different. I haven't been inside this H-E-B in a long time. They've remodeled since the last time I was here. Hopefully I'll be able to find everything I need. Let's get inside and check it out. Bananas. So, my mom is not vegan and she isn't even thinking about being vegan, but she is trying to be healthier. So I'm going to introduce her to a variation on my healthy vegan bite favorite. This is healthy oatmeal bites, and this is also from Melissa's. This isn't part of the overnight oats or the smoothies that I'm going to have her make, but I want her to have a good, healthy, yummy snack. This is it. All right, so what we have here are Bob's old-fashioned rolled oats. These are whole grain, of course. Most oats would be. Now, the Bob's Red Mill are about $7.42 for a bag, which is great. I'm not saying that's too much, and they are really good. But Mom is just getting started out, and we're trying to stay on the economical side of things, so we're going to go with just the store brand H-E-B old-fashioned rolled oats for just $4.12. For the liquid or overnight oats, we are going to use some plant-based milk. This is soy milk. There are others I could choose, and you can use whatever you want. There could be oat milk, almond milk, cashew milk, whatever you really choose. But the nice thing about soy milk is that it's got more protein. This has about 6 grams of protein per serving. I am using the sweetened one because we're not going to add anything else sweet to the oats. So all of the sweetness is going to come from the soy milk. Now we're off to the frozen food section. So this is one of the most important frozen ingredients we're going to pick up today. These are our frozen blueberries at less than $3 per container. They're a great value. We're going to use these in both our smoothies and in our overnight oats. So we want to give Mom a little variety in our smoothies, so we're going to do a tropical fruit blend so that they can mix it up a little bit. So the whole point of this is trying to sneak in extra nutrition into her diet. So the smoothie wouldn't be complete if we didn't add some vegetables, and cauliflower is one of the best choices. For one, this is only $1.48 for a bag of frozen cauliflower, but also it doesn't really impact the flavor of the smoothie very much. It adds a lot of great fiber and other nutrients. So these smoothies are definitely going to have cauliflower in them. Normally I prefer mustard greens for smoothies, but unfortunately this H-E-B doesn't have them. So we're going to use spinach this time, and that will be our leafy green. So a little bonus content today. Instead of using this for the smoothies or for the oats, obviously, I'm going to make some vegetable lentil soup to go along with the other items that we're making today. So we need some mixed veggies. This isn't actually for the oats, the smoothies, or the soup. This is a bribe for my camera person. Fortunately, she works for Goldfish.
Daddy, is that chia seeds?
Yep, this is chia seeds. And that's more than enough for what we're doing today.
Okay.
So this is the most expensive thing we're buying today. At $37.99, it is a pretty pricey protein powder, but it is one of the best that I have found. Lots of great ingredients. It's going to have a lot of protein. It's going to be really good for Mom. I use the vegan version of this. This one is based in whey protein, but it's going to be perfect for her. So this is PB2 powder. I use either PB2 or PB Fit. This will go both in the smoothies and in the overnight oats. This adds a peanutty flavor, and it also adds some extra protein. Let's see how much. Yep, this is 6 grams of protein per serving. So we've got here some organic flaxseed. It's under $7 for this whole container. This will be added to the overnight oats, and if you want, it'll also be added to the smoothies. Now, the great thing about this is that it's already ground, and you want to make sure that your flaxseed is ground already. This is why I didn't buy the flaxseed in bulk, because the bulk flaxseed was not ground yet, but this one is. If you don't grind your flaxseed, your body cannot absorb it. And so it was very important to make sure we had the ground flaxseed. And this is great for your omega-3 fatty acids. There's some good protein in here. You definitely want to take advantage of the opportunity to add some flaxseed to your diet. Sneak it in wherever you can. It's great in soups, smoothies, overnight oats, cereals. You can put it in just about anything. So normally I would say chop your own veggies for your soup, but I'm going to be lazy today in order to save a little bit of time. This has chopped onion, celery, bell pepper, green onion, and garlic. It gets everything that I want to go in this soup all in one pre-chopped container. This is the Creole seasoning mix, and this is going to save me a lot of time today. I have said it before, and I will say it again and again and again. If you're trying to save money on a whole food plant-based diet, there are few things that will serve you better than dried beans and legumes. For the soup that we're making today, we're going with HEB lentils for only $1.98. That is 2 pounds of lentils, which are going to be more than enough to make this awesome soup. And for today's soup, we're going to add just a little bit of this ditalini pasta. So this is the last of the ingredients that we need for the soup, aside from the spices, which I'm assuming she already has there at the house. I keep this stuff on hand at my place all the time. For our soup today, we're going to need 2 of them. I was wrong. I almost forgot the better than bouillon and the fire roasted tomatoes. Now that we've got these, our soup has got everything it needs. So what we have here are some containers for the overnight oats and some quart-sized freezer bags. Now, I have a very special purpose for these, which I'll share with you in just a few moments. But for now that we have everything we need, let's go check out and see what the damage is. So we're waiting in line at the checkout to see how much all of this costs. So our total for all of those things together was $109.34. Seems like a lot, but when you consider the fact that that's multiple servings of 3 different meals that they're going to eat over a week or two, that's really not bad at all. So Mom's blender wasn't as big as I thought it was going to be. In this one we have half a cup of spinach, 1 cup of cauliflower, and some blueberries. We added some BBFL protein powder and some PB2 powder as well. Then we blended it up and served it. But I also wanted them to be prepared for a few future smoothies without having to do it all themselves. So we started with a 1-quart freezer bag, which I put down inside the container, and then I measured out a portion of some of the various ingredients. Put it into a bag, popped that into the freezer, and prepped about 5 or 6 of these for them, so they've got their smoothies all ready to go. All right, now we're going to put together some overnight oats. You guys know how to do this. We're going to do half a cup of oats, 1 cup of soy milk, a tablespoon of ground flax, a tablespoon of PB2 powder, and we're going to go ahead and add half a cup of blueberries. And then not pictured here is some chia seeds, which we'll add a tablespoon of as well. So we've got vegetable broth, we've got better than bouillon, we've got the onions and garlic and all the wonderful celery and bell pepper mixed in here already. We water sauteed this, didn't use any oil in it at all. I've added a couple cups of lentils to the 6 cups of liquid and a can of tomatoes. In a few minutes I'm going to add some noodles, and then we're going to add some frozen vegetables, and we will have a delicious vegetable lentil soup. In a moment, we're going to go ahead and add these mixed vegetables. Once I add those, I won't need to cook it anymore. The heat of the soup will bring these vegetables to the state of doneness that I want them to be at, and that'll help to cool the soup off a little bit and make it ready to eat. And there we go. Noodle and lentil vegetable soup. So what's the verdict on the soup?
Good.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. There we go.
So we'll end today's video in the same place that it began, sitting in the front seat of my car. As I look back upon yesterday's video, I recognize that I didn't do a very thorough job demonstrating how to put those various recipes together. And if you would like me to do a full video on how to make either the overnight oats, the smoothies that I make, or the lentil vegetable soup, let me know in the comments. Again, those are 3 different things that I made in the video, but none of them were what I would call a step-by-step demonstration. There's something of a reason for that. Number one, Mom's kitchen wasn't really set up to record and the lighting was not good. So there were lots of reasons to just do the references that I did. But also, I don't think there's any one way to make all those things that I made. And that's one of the reasons that I chose to share those particular recipes with my mom. One, the oats, the smoothies, and the soup are all basic forms that you can put whatever you want into. And that's one of the beauties of these 3 particular recipes, is they are completely and totally customizable and adjustable for your particular needs. Are you needing more protein today? Add some extra PB Fit powder to your oats. Are you needing more fiber or finding ways to sneak more fruits or vegetables into your diet? Toss them into your smoothie. Do you have a bunch of vegetables in your refrigerator that you need to use up before they go bad? Toss them in the soup, right? Each one of these things, the overnight oats, the smoothies, the soup, they can be customized to meet your specific needs. So there's no one way to make them. Make them the way you want to make them, but make them and use them and enjoy them according to your own needs and preferences. The other reason that I shared those particular videos with my mom is because they're all easy to eat. If you're someone who struggles with chewing hard things, if your teeth are giving you problems, well, overnight oats, smoothies, and soups are a great way to get the nutrition you need while being sensitive to the situation that you may be facing with your teeth. And then lastly, they are also great ways to food prep, because every one of those things can be prepared to one degree or another in advance, with the possible exception of the smoothies. Although I did come up with a way to have the portions already prepped for my mom by simply putting into the freezer bag the measurements of the things that would fit properly into her blender. So again, you can prep it in advance and it's completely customizable. So those are 3 staples that have helped me lose over 90 pounds over the last 8 months. And I'm sure that if you can incorporate them into your diet, they'll help you accomplish your dietary goals as well. Thanks again for sticking around. If you haven't already, please like, follow, subscribe, comment, all the good stuff. It really does help the channel, and it encourages me to know that there are others who are on this journey with me. I hope that you have a blessed day, and thanks again for watching.